Women's injuries and the adverse impact of those injuries are different both physically and emotionally than men's. The attorneys at Swope Law understand these differences and empathize with their female clients, especially attorney Margaret Swope here, who joins us today to talk about pursuing those damages for emotional injuries. Welcome, Margaret. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Natalie?
Good, good. Glad to have you back today. And this is a very interesting topic. When I first saw it, I was like, wait a second, what? There's differences between men and women? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't buy it at first. So kind of introduce us to what you guys were talking about.
Sure. Well, there are several differences between men and women, both physically and emotionally, especially related to car accidents. Women actually are 2 times more likely to get anxiety than men do.
Interesting.
Which in car accidents, a lot of people suffer from PTSD, both men and women, but women have the tendency to get anxiety more often than men do, which they need to seek treatment for it when they've been in a car accident, because a lot of them don't want to have to drive after that, and they need to.
So the anxiety is what you're talking about when you talk about the emotional damages that can come.
Well, there's more than just anxiety. I mean, honestly, women, they don't understand when they've been in a car accident. Sometimes whiplash accidents, for instance, your head goes back and forth. You get very confused. People get very emotional. Women start crying for no reason. They think they're going crazy. And one of the things that we have to tell them is, no, this is completely normal, that you're not going crazy. It's just part of this accident.
And okay, those are the emotional side of things, but there's actual physical differences. And I was really surprised to read that. So please share with our viewers what the physical differences can be.
Sure. Well, there's a ton of different physical differences. One important one is that women have the hormone estrogen in their body, and men have testosterone. And actually, estrogen actually inhibits the ability for the body to have inflammation, which is a natural process that the body goes through in order to heal injuries, whereas testosterone actually accelerates inflammation and helps aid men heal faster than women.
I would say, wait a second, you are an attorney, you're not a doctor.
Right, I'm not a doctor,
Margaret,
no.
That's fascinating. And then there was another thing talking about what the joints are more flexible or something?
Right, women, we are built to give birth to children. And because of that, the joints in our hips and they're made to stretch further, to obviously have the ability to give birth to a child. And because our joints are more lax, they have the ability to tear in a rear end accident typically. And our hips are wider than our knees, whereas men aren't. And because of that, that also gives our ability in the hips and the knees to tear easier than men's.
Okay, so you lined up the differences, you explained them very well. Now let's introduce how you can help and how you can, as an attorney, really try to help people move forward past their accidents.
Sure. Swope Law, you know, we're looking to help women, especially, with making accident claims against insurance companies. And a lot of other attorneys, they don't focus on these issues like I do. You know, it's part of our job to try and research what the differences are in order to get the most money from the insurance company, because women will need these damages in the future in order to heal. So our job is to make these claims for women.
And I was to say, and I think it's fair to say that a lot of women like to talk with other women about these, and it's wonderful that you are right there to help out.
Thank you. Yes, they do.
Well, as always, we appreciate your time. Please be sure and get more information and call Swope Law 727-725-0200 or visit their website at PinellasAccidentLawyers.com or even check them out on their Facebook page.